that you guys are here. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We have a great show in store for you today. Do you remember when they used to say that? Welcome to the show. We have a great show in store for you today. Well, we do. We do. We do. I do. Well, you do, because we're all one. And that's the whole point of this talk. But before I go any further, without further ado, let me say a little bit about Rythmia, because this talk is always under the aegis of Rythmia Life Advancement Center in Guanacaste, Costa Rica, our amazing place, this amazing place called Rythmia, where individuals come to heal. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining. Where individuals come to heal. So if you are interested in healing, if there's some part of you that wants to be healed, if there's some part of you that's tired of being stuck in comparison, if there's a part of you that's tired of being stuck in people pleasing, not having boundaries, perfectionism, control issues, addiction, general disappointment in life, lack of purpose, those are all things that get healed here. Why? Because there's a soul merger that happens here. When people come back together to a state of wholeness, they know what they want, they know what they need, they know what they desire, they know what they deserve. And from that place, you know what your life purpose is. You know what you need to do, what you want. You don't have to worry about setting boundaries because you know what you want. You don't have to worry about people pleasing because you know what you want. You don't have to worry about addiction because you know what you were trying to cover up with addiction. So if you're interested in Rythmia, come take a look. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, you can call the number that's on the screen. If you're on Instagram, go to rythmia.com. Okay, our talk today. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining. Our talk today is called I Am God. Ha ha. Now, that could be very troubling. It took me a while for those words to come out of my mouth. It was like, I'm grr. I'm gaga. How am I saying that? Am I saying that I am the entity that created all of existence, the self-existent mind energy that knows everything, the power that's spinning the earth right now without human compulsion, the power that's burning the sun, the power that spins out the cosmos and dimensions? I'm that? Really? Are we going to say that? Well, yes, because here's the thing. I had no trouble saying I'm one with the one that is the one. I'm one with God. I'm one with life. I have no trouble saying I am that which thou art that which I am. I have no trouble saying I am the thing itself. I have no trouble saying any of those things. Well, if I'm one that's one, if I am one with the one that is the one, then I'm one. Let's just be honest about it. We're God. Now, there's a difference between saying that from the Tower of Babel perspective. You remember the story of the Tower of Babel, where they wanted to build a ziggurat to reach the heavens and to be greater than God. Their intention was to exceed the entity which created them. That's called hubris. When we say, I am God, it is a declaration of unity. That I am one with God. If I can say I'm one with God, if I'm one with God, then I'm God. Now let's get clear about this. There's a little bit of separation in a lot of the things that spiritual people say. For example, I'm co-creating with spirit, because that means that spirit's bigger than me and I'm co-creating with spirit. That's separation. That's separation. I'm gonna call bullshit. You don't co-create with spirit. The I am presence within you is what does the work. The I am presence is God within you. The innermost God and the uppermost God are the same God. If I am an extension of the oneness, then I'm still the oneness. Now, I can co-create with other I am consciousness, with other I ams, with other people that have the seed of consciousness within them. Guess what? Everybody has a seed of consciousness within us. So let's go back to the truth that I am God, that you are God, that we are God. Ram Dass says we're God in drag. We have to use all these linguistic conveniences to keep us from thinking, oh God, I can't say that. I can't say I'm God. Well, I'm not saying that I want to exceed God. But our job is to realize our oneness with God. And by God, I don't mean some man in the sky. I don't mean Santa Claus. I don't mean a person. That's all old thinking. I'm going to go off on a tangent here. Now, here's the thing. in every aspect of human, I'm on a tear. In every aspect of human knowledge, we have improved ourselves. We have taken medicine from what it was 300 years ago, 500 years ago, in ancient Greek times, and we have grown through the scientific method. We have taken geology and geography and astronomy and physics and mathematics. We've grown in all of these areas through the process of questioning the hypothesis, proving the scientific method. In every area of human knowledge, we've done that except religion. That's the one where you can't question. That's the one where we have no growth for the last how many thousands of years. Nope, that's what it is. Can't question that. Oh, no, you can't say you're God. Oh, no. God is out there. God is a man in the sky. It's a person, and he knows what you did, and he's watching over everything. His eye is on the sparrow. He knows exactly what you're doing. He knows if you've been naughty or nice, and he's going to punish you if you do bad things. Let's just be clear. God doesn't care what you do. God's absolute, okay, get that. God doesn't care what you do because God loves you, period. It's called unconditional love. Unconditional love means love without conditions. If God cared what you did and punished you for doing something, then that would be conditional. And that wouldn't be unconditional love now, would it? Okay, so back to, so here's with religion. It would be like religion and dogma has stuck. It's static. It's a static thing. Nope, can't go past it. Nope, this is the way it is. Nope, it's the Bible. Bible said it. Nope. Okay. The Bible was created by man. Now, there were some sayings that Jesus said. Jesus said some sayings. Yeshua, maybe that was the way we pronounced his name, Yeshua ben Yusuf, said a lot of things that are in the Bible. But that's not the Bible. The Bible was created by the Nicene Council and Constantine when he realized that he needed to control people. And this fledgling religion of Christianity, which was absolutely falling all over itself. There are all sorts of sects of Christianity. Everybody was disagreeing about what Jesus said and what it was and what that was. And so Constantine, I think it was in 300 AD, something like that, got all the leaders of Christianity together, and they called it the Nicene Council, and they sat down and hammered out, this is what the Bible is. This is what religion is. They called it the Creed, the Nicene Creed, which to this day is the creed of the Catholic Church, largely unchanged, where they said, this is what we believe and this is what it is. And if it's not that, you're a heretic. And that's when we get the Inquisition. The Inquisition, what a show. The Inquisition, wouldn't you know, we're on a mission to convert the Jews. Jew. Okay, so I love Mel Brooks. All right, so that's what we get. That's what we get with religiosity and dogma is the Inquisition. And people telling you that you're going to hell, and book burning and book banning and all this other shit that's going on, because that's what it is, and we're not growing. In every other aspect of human culture, we test things through hypothesis and expand our awareness and knowledge, and we grow, except religion. So I'm telling you, we're growing. Oh, hey, wait a minute. There's all these people that are talking. Thank you. Quantum co-creation. Hey, cool, quantum co-creation. I love your comments. Thank you. She's like, quantum co-creation means you're not co-creating with spirit. You are spirit. You're co-creating with other spirits, other I am consciousnesses that are individualized in this expression. So when I say I am God, and it took me a while to say that without being like, oh shit, what's going to happen? When I say I am God, I'm saying that I'm one with all of life. And yes, all the power that created all the heavens and all the earth is within me. All the power that created all the heavens and all the earth is within you. All the power. We are more powerful than we could ever imagine. And the only thing that's limiting our power is our limiting beliefs. For the truest thing that Yeshua ben Yusuf did say was, it is done to us as we believe. It is done to you as you believe. So what do you believe? I mean, like, what do you believe? in your heart, where your emotional body is in alignment with your spiritual body and your mental body. What do you believe? Because that's what you're creating. Right now, you are creating your reality. You are creating your reality, every single bit of it. Now, we also, am I creating you? If I'm creating my reality, am I creating you? No, because you are an individualized expression of the I am. You're creating your own reality. And then we, as individualized expressions of the I am, we co-create the race consciousness. We co-create the collective consciousness. And that's where we get things like war, where we collectively believe that people are other. We collectively believe that those people are bad and these people are good, and we got to drop bombs on those people because those people need it, right? That's where COVID, mass hysteria, all of those things come from our mass consciousness, our collective belief in illness and sickness and war and poverty. All those things exist because we believe they do. There is plenty in this universe. In fact, the first law of thermodynamics tells us that energy is neither created nor destroyed, but transferred or conveyed into various forms. That means all the energy that there ever could be already exists. It is a closed system, neither created nor destroyed. It exists. So I can't create energy. I can't. Everything is already here. Everything's already here. And we get to So if everything's already here, any belief in lack, limitation, worry, doubt, fear is unfounded because it's already here. It's our belief that creates poverty. It's our belief that creates war. It's our belief that creates illness. Those are the things that we get to overcome because we're God. But deeper realization of oneness. And this requires practice. It requires meditation. It requires sacred study. It requires community. It requires taking care of your body temple. It requires bringing divine order into every aspect of your life, your ego, your beliefs, your spirituality, your body temple, your finances, your livelihood, your community, your relationships, bringing harmony and order and balance to every aspect of your life, to every dimension of your life, makes you a candidate to say, I am God, and I'm going to create what I want to create. That's it. We're not victims any longer. No more victimhood. No more, I can't do it because of blank. We get to create our lives. We get to decide. Do you remember George? Remember W? I'm the decider. I'm the decider. Okay, then be the freaking decider. I'm the decider. I'm deciding too. I'm not deciding. I'm choosing. You know why I'm not deciding? Because decide is the same prefix or suffix, decide, suicide, matricide, patricide. It means to kill one thing off for another. When I decide, I kill one thing off for another. When I choose, I'm taking inspired action. That's what I want to do. I want to take inspired action. So, hey, everybody, what are you all saying over there? Thank you. Patricia, thank you so much. Hey, everybody. Levi, what's up? Great to see you, everybody. I can't really see all because the screen for Instagram is over there. But hi, Instagram peoples. Who else is saying stuff? What's up? Okay, so this is our talk for today. I think this is our talk for today. I am God. You are God. We are the center of the universe. Reverend Michael says its center is everywhere and its circumference is nowhere. You're a localized expression of a unified whole. You cannot be separate from it. It's impossible for God to divide itself. God extends itself. Again, I'm not talking about a man in the sky. I'm not talking about Santa Claus. I'm not talking about a person. I'm talking about a consciousness that is self-existent mind energy that's neither created nor destroyed, that has no beginning and no end. That means it's eternal, and eternal does not mean a bunch of time put together. Eternal means outside of time and space. It's outside of this dimension of time and space. That's hard for me to wrap my mind around and my hind around. It's hard because we're in 3D. We're in time and space, and everything seems pretty linear. There was the past, and then there's the future, and I'm in the present, and that was that's the way it seems to be. There was 1850 and 1950, and now there's going to be 2050. That seems pretty linear to me. But there's the eternal now. that is the source of this dimension. And so we must access, we have eternity within us. We have the I am consciousness within us. We are the eternal, the observer within us is the eternal. That is our access point, our portal. We've all been given the seed of consciousness. I guess this wasn't our talk today because I keep going on. The seed of consciousness has been implanted within you. I think that is what the biblical scripture meaning of the faith of a mustard seed. You have the seed of the Christ, the seed of the Buddha, the seed of Kuan Yin, the seed of Hotep, the seed of the I am consciousness within you. You have the seed of awareness within you. It's up to us to nurture that seed. We got to water it. We got to weed it. We got to take care of it. We got to prune it. We got to make sure it gets enough light. And most of us are not doing that. We're shoving it in the darkness and watching Netflix or Snapchat or whatever. We got to tend our garden. We got to tend that garden and nurture the seed of consciousness within us so that we lift our minds above confusion and know that this dimension is an illusion and that what's real is eternal and that we can play in this illusion and create what the fuck we want. That's the point, that we get to play here and create. Do you know there are people that are having a great time in this life and there are people that are suffering terribly? I know you know that. So how do we create? How do we walk in a parallel time frame? Wayne Dyer says, happy people live in a happy world. Happy people live in a happy world. Hostile people live in a hostile world. Same world. Okay. So if it's the same world, then what's the difference? If happy people live in a happy world and hostile people live in a hostile world and it's the same world, what's the difference? Consciousness. The difference is consciousness. Safety is a state of consciousness. Prosperity is a state of consciousness. Health is a state of consciousness. Consciousness precedes form. Consciousness precedes form. In the beginning, there was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word became flesh. In the beginning, there was an idea. In the beginning, there was the self-existent mind energy, and it was vibrating really fast because that's the unified field of infinite potential and infinite possibility. And that one possibility lowered its vibration and began to condense itself and to congeal into form. And it became flesh. It became material. And it takes from the uppermost realm to this realm, and it's still connected. But we get confused when we come to this realm that we're not connected. We get confused because I'm me and you're you, and there's a tiger over there, and I don't want to be one with that bus. I'm separate for sure from those people. Woo, right? And so we have to do our work. We have to tend the garden of the I am consciousness to lift ourselves above confusion so that we can remember that we are perfect, whole, and complete, that there's a part of us that was never born and will never die, that we have connection to the eternal, and that this realm of illusion that we're creating it. It's done to us as we believe. So let's believe that we got the power. I got the power. Ooh, I got the power. You got the power. I got the power. Who got the power? We got the power. We are the power. Let's do it. Let's create the life that we want. Let's be the gods and goddesses that we are, creating our life. And then let's be a light that shines so bright that we lift all others unto us. Let's be a light that shines so bright that we, when one shines, it means we all can shine. Let's be that light. But we got to do it for ourselves first so we can do it for others. That's the truth. We got to clean our own side of the street first before I go and clean somebody else's street. And we just get to be ourselves, and us being ourselves gives other people permission to be themselves. It lights up the world. Consciousness is contagious. So let's be the light. Let's be the power. Let's do this thing every day, doing our practice every day, doing our meditation every day, meditating every day, meditating every day. Are you meditating? Are you meditating? Are you meditating? Don't tell me I can't meditate and you sit, my mind goes right. Don't tell me that shit, because I sit there too. My mind goes crazy too, but I sit my ass down. Sit your ass down. If you need some help meditating, DM me. I'll help you. That's the point. We need to sit and meditate so that we can hear the voice of the eternal, and take inspired action from inspiration, not from fear, doubt, lack, worry, and limitation. Okay, this really is it. I could keep going. I'm on a roll. What are y'all saying over there? Oh, nice to see you and hear you too. Thank you. Okay, I think this is it. Sit your ass down. That's right, Judy. All right. Nemo says, let my mind do what it's gonna do. Keep going. That's right. Let my mind do what it's gonna do. I'm sitting my ass down. What y'all saying up there? Oh, thank you, Julie. Thank you, everybody. All right. Stay tuned for more every week. Walking the path. We'll walk the path together. I'm so grateful and so thankful. Sending you all so much love, peace, and richest blessings. I'll see you next week. Thank you.